welcome to my channel. I don't know about you, but I like being in a clean house. I don't always want to do all the work because I'm kind of lazy. So this video is basically me just cleaning the hot zones of my house, which is where the most clutter was, and just making them look nice so I can enjoy some sangrias and movies with my husband. So I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. This is like my second video that I've done on YouTube, and this is kind of weird. So yeah, if it's weird if I don't say it, it's weird to just sit here in front of a camera and talk to myself. But I hope you like the video. Let me know what you think. I like this kind of stuff and I love watching it, so I hope you like it. Okay, bye. Okie dokie, so what we got here is the way my room looked before I started cleaning it. There's the puppies, and yeah, you can see it's just kind of a mess. Basically today I just wanted it to look a little bit nicer so I could have some peace of mind, but what I really wanted to do was watch movies and drink sangria. And you can obviously see this rug is disgusting because it is because of the duckies. I love the way the rug looks in the room, but the dark color doesn't help with their fur at all. And in here you can see the mess I have on the table. This is kind of where we just end up dropping everything, and all that stuff there by the chairs I had intended on donating, and then the virus thing happened and I didn't end up donating any stuff, so that's why it's such a mess. But yeah, I'm going to clean this and I'm excited. Okie dokie, so I'm just gonna start off by taking everything and putting it away. Had my controller for my game. My husband bought me Animal Crossing, and it has been a lot of fun. I'm trying to like figure out how to do a couple things in the game. It's just they do it based on the day, it seems. So like if you want to advance to a certain point, like if you bought the house, you have to wait for the next day for the house to be installed, which kind of bothers me. But overall, it's a fun game and I like it. And then I'm just going through and dusting everything. My intention for like me cleaning was just basically to make it like look decent and not like horrible, so I didn't just like sit there like freaking out that there was a mess in my house. So I'm not like doing anything too crazy and like getting rid of stains or like mopping or wiping things, just kind of making it not gross. And this is the space that I use the most, my husband uses the most, and my dogs use the most, so there's just a lot of fur and stuff. So I'm just trying to get it looking nice because I just wanted to hang out like I said before. I do have a couple of these microfiber cloths as well, and I do really like them. They just kind of happened to come into my existence. I didn't really like buy them off anywhere, otherwise I would recommend them. So, but they're very nice and I can't really complain. You will also see my dog, Mr. Roo, in this video. He is a sweet pea and I love him very much, and we're coming up to his 1-year adoptiversary, so we'll have to see what we're gonna do for that. But just going through and cleaning. So here I'm just going through and vacuuming the couch and the little ottoman. I have considered reupholstering this ottoman because I got it when I was in college a really long time ago, and I don't want to necessarily get rid of it. And I think that upholstering it again would not be that difficult. I think it's just going to be a while before I can go out and pick the fabric, just because we're not really supposed to go places now with the quarantine and all that stuff, so I can't go pick out a fabric. I guess I could always technically look at something online, but I want to feel it and see the texture. But if you have any suggestions what color would look good for it, let me know. I was debating maybe doing like a navy blue or a yellow or something like that to go with the room. I feel like white would be nice too, but it might be hard to clean and keep looking nice. So I got this couch somewhat recently. I got it at Raymour & Flanigan, and it wasn't that expensive. It was about, I think, $500 or a little less than that. And it's been really nice because it's kind of the perfect texture for the dogs because it's easy to just vacuum. And I don't know what it is, but my dog Sage just does this thing where she just licks stuff all the time. And she always licks this couch, and it like doesn't look gross. And our old couch just got disgusting from the dogs being on it all the time. So I highly recommend this couch from Raymour & Flanigan, or some sort of couch with this kind of texture if you have pets. Also, this rug, I got this at a thrift store a really long time ago for about $40, and I absolutely love it. I know that with the dog hair I should have a lighter colored rug here because then I wouldn't show the fur as much, but I just think it looks so pretty, and it was a really, really good price, so I'm not going to complain. The Dyson does a pretty good job of cleaning it up too. My husband and I got that for each other for our Christmas gifts. this year, and it's been very nice, and I highly recommend it. The only thing I would say is if you were going to get a Dyson yourself, maybe get the most expensive version, because I do like this one. I think it's the V8 Animal, but if you use it on the max suction the whole time, it doesn't last super long, maybe like 20-30 minutes. So, and then you have to plug it in and charge it, and that takes a really long time. So I think that's the only thing, is I wish I had spent the extra money to get the nicest version of it, because it is a really, really great vacuum. I just wish I could get it to vacuum for a longer period of time. So this little carpet here, I've had it for forever. I've probably had it since I was in college, and I just use it in my front door. I ended up moving it here and looking at it in the light and realizing it was still really dirty, and I had to vacuum it again. It's kind of one of those things where like you have to vacuum it to clean it. Like you could put it in the wash, but it doesn't really get the fur off. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a funny texture, but I do really like that rug. And it's nice that it's lasted this amount of time. I generally think that the like rugs and stuff like that I get at Target work really well. And here's what the room looks like, nice and clean. This is my favorite room in the house, so I'm just glad that it looks good and I was able to use it and not have stuff everywhere. So yeah, here it is. And now I'm going to be moving on to my dining room. And this room just always ends up accumulating all my crap. The stuff on the right of the table, I had meant to donate that in addition to a bunch of other stuff that was in my basement, and then the stuff with the virus happened, so I wasn't able to do it because I didn't think it made sense to go donate stuff and potentially get people sick. I don't know. So I have to donate this stuff once all this issue blows over, and I'm just going to end up moving it to my basement. But I put a couple things in that basket that I'll have to go into the hallway, and I'm just trying to make it look nice and then move everything. I'll be moving the stuff to donate in my basement. I have a big pile down there of things that I want to get rid of eventually, and I'm just making a pile of paper that I have to deal with, and yeah, just hopefully getting this stuff decluttered, and then I'll clean the table and all that jazz. So here I'm just going to be cleaning the table, and I'm using this Mayor's Clean Day stuff. It smells really, really nice, and I think you're technically supposed to dilute it before you clean, but I never do it, and I don't really have any issues with the table. But it just makes it smell nice, and it makes the table nice and shiny, so I do enjoy using it. Again, this is something that I've had for a very long time, so I was just hoping to use it, and I really only use it for the table, to be honest. But yeah, I made it smell really good with lemons, and I would suggest it if that's the type of stuff that you enjoy cleaning with. And here's my husband, Zach, and he was just telling me that he was going to be going out for a bit. So let's just say goodbye. Hi, Zach. So now I am just going to put some coats away. We always end up putting our coats on the chairs in the dining room. That's just kind of how it happens. We don't have a mud room or anything like that. I live in a Cape, and I don't think Cape houses generally have that kind of stuff, but I'm just putting some things in this closet here, and eventually I'll be moving out some coats that I don't anticipate on using. It is March, so it is going to start getting warmer, so basically just my heaviest winter coats I moved, because I don't seem to really need them, which I am so excited! So I don't know what it is, but these stairs always get really nasty, and I feel like it literally took me a minute just to vacuum these, and it makes the house look so much nicer. So I just went ahead and did that so I could get some of the fur out of the way. My vacuum was very full by the time I was done vacuuming these 2 rooms. So now I am just back in the dining room, and I'm going to be moving these seltzers into the utility room. Not that exciting, but why not? Figured I'd just show it. So this is my current office. It actually used to be our exercise room, and I did end up moving that downstairs because I wanted to have this be a storage room, because we don't have any closets really to put any of our like dustpans or the vacuum or any extra dry goods. So I figured that would work. It is also temporarily working as my office because I am working from home at the moment. So I'm just like setting up my little circle chair. It's a little bit low for the table, so I've been putting the little pillows underneath my butt to lift me up. But I like having this chair here because then the dogs can sit behind me when I'm working, and I think it's nice. I'm also just moving their beds into the living room so they can use them during the weekend. During the week, I leave them in this room so they can sit with me while I'm working, because usually they're better behaved that way. So I don't know about you, but my husband and I are kind of obsessed with seltzers. So I have been getting them in bulk just to have in the house because I'm trying not to go out as much as possible to get anything. And yeah, so I'll be putting those seltzers away in this little bin. I got it at the, I don't know, there's this indoor flea market in West Springfield, and there was this woman there who refinished old furniture. So I bought this from her at that flea market, and I really, really enjoy it. I keep like bulk almond milk that I buy at Costco in here and like the seltzers and stuff like that, so it works really well. I used to have it in the living room in the hallway for my shoes, but the dogs figured out how to open it and would eat my shoes because for some reason that's their favorite hobby, so I have to hide them all. So I'm just gonna clean off some of the surfaces in here because it's been a while. Nothing too crazy. This room's not gonna be the most organized, like it's not some beautiful picturesque room, but it works and I just wanted it to not be gross because I feel like when you go into the office into a nice clean space, you feel so good, and since I'm at home, I just wanted that space to be this room and be in here. So I do enjoy working in this room, and the yellow is nice and bright and beautiful, and I like the light coming in and all the plants. So yeah, that's it. Okie dokes, this room just looks a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more put together, which I like. Let's go this way. Got the Roomba charging, got all my cleaning stuff there. And yeah, it's looking good. So now that box that I filled with stuff, I'm just going to be putting it away. This is a bunch of papers about how to transfer our computers home, so I'm just going to recycle those and just putting some stuff away in my purse. There's this store near me and they sell secondhand bags, so I got this Kate Spade bag there on consignment, and I really, really like it. It's been perfect for working because I put my lunch in it and then like all my water bottles and like anything I need for work, like chapstick and stuff like that, and just put it in there. But I don't have any use for it, so it's just been kind of sitting on this chair. But yeah, just doing like a little overview of the clean table. I just think this makes it look so nice. That little basket's for like dirty kitchen towels from cleaning, because I try not to use paper towels as much as possible. And now I'm just going to clean the kitchen. This was actually a little while later. I ended up having lunch and I got cold, which is why I put this sweater on. My mother-in-law got me this sweater and it's like the comfiest thing ever, so if I remember to, I will put the link in the description because it is wonderful and cozy and I enjoy it very much. So just gonna basically empty the dishwasher, fill the dishwasher. I know this is very exciting, but I don't know, I think it's nice. So I ended up putting this clip on a little bit faster than the rest of them just to get it done and over with. But yeah, this is my kitchen. So I have been thinking about this, and the finish on the cabinets is perfectly fine now, but I can see that since we've been living here, it started to wear away in some spaces, and I think in a couple years it will need to be repainted. I think it would look nice to do the bottom cabinets like a navy blue or a peacock blue, and then the top one's white or like an off-white color. Let me know what you think. I would probably change some of the hardware on the cabinets, but I'm kind of obsessed with watching house shows and all that kind of stuff, and I love the two-toned cabinet look, and I feel like I have a lot of blue in the house, so I think it would look really, really nice. I'm also just heating up some vegan mac and cheese for my husband here because he asked for some, and it's really good. I just make it with cashews, and you soak them in water for like an hour in hot water, and then you blend them with some almond milk or soy milk, and then do like mustard, miso sauce, soy sauce, salt. Usually you can do nutritional yeast and just lemon juice and a bunch of other seasonings, and it's really, really good. Personally, I like to have it with hot sauce, but I think hot sauce just tastes good on everything, so that's probably why. I ended up getting a little warm doing the dishes, and I had the oven on so I could cook some lunch, so I ended up taking my sweater off, and now I am just hand washing some dishes that can't go in the dishwasher. Nothing too exciting.
Why do you go out with me in broad daylight? You are someone I respected for some time. You I cannot see without doubt in my mind.
So the last step here is just to clean the sink. I always do this whenever it's empty. This is something I actually picked up from Brittany Vesser's channel. I got these little scrubby things at the dollar store, and I just put soap on it and scrub the bottom of the sink just to make sure that there's no debris and try to get out any stains. And I enjoy it very much because you can just throw it in the dishwasher and clean it, and it's been very useful. So the last thing I'm going to do is just wash my hands, and I am done. It is time to watch movies and enjoy some sangria. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If there's anything else that you want to see, let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Someone I respect.